everyone, I hope you're all well and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about autumn winter essentials, and I've set myself a challenge of whittling down my wardrobe to 15 key pieces that you can wear throughout autumn into winter as well. So I've looked back on all my capsule wardrobe videos and honed in on those 15 that are going to be the building blocks and those foundations, if you will. It's the perfect time to show you guys how to create a season's worth of looks and beyond with just 15 key pieces. And I love doing this because it's a real satisfying game of mixing and matching, seeing how many looks you can create. I actually tried on a load this weekend and I created over 30 looks just from these basics. So that's 30 in itself without even adding on any additional extras. So by doing this, you'll have your autumn winter sorted with so many outfits and some treasured staples to return to year after year. So the pieces that I've chosen today are my most worn silhouettes and colours over the past few years, so you can use mine as a guide. You can swap out a certain item or a colour for something that you wear more of. As you know, my wardrobe is very minimal with a lot of neutral tones throughout, so that is what you'll be seeing today. So I'm going to start with the first piece, and it's this lovely jumper that I'm actually wearing. And this one is from LILYSILK, who are the sponsor for the first part of today's video. And I've worked with them in the past and their pieces are just so beautifully made, and they have such a great selection of staples to build your wardrobe with. So I'm going to do a little close-up of this knit now so you can really see the details. So the cream knit is an absolute staple for me in the cozy seasons. I reach for this style of knit every year and it takes me from October right into the new year and beyond until we get into spring. And I've really been reaching for this jumper, especially over the past few weeks with the weather getting colder here, and it's just absolutely gorgeous to wear. It's so luxurious because it's a wool cashmere blend, so it doesn't feel itchy on the skin, it feels super soft. And what I love as well with this one is that it's got a real lightweight feel, so it's the perfect weight for layering. I also love the minimal details on this piece, so you can see the needlework on the arms, neckline and hem. And then we've got the barrel neckline, which is mirrored on the cuffs and hem too. All these little details make it feel that much more luxurious and classic, so that it'll stand the test of time in your wardrobe and will be super versatile when creating your autumn winter looks for this season and beyond. So that's why I'm wearing this one today, because it's so cozy and warm. It is quite chilly outside today, so this is the perfect one to be wearing. And keeping on the theme of roll necks, I'm going to show you my next piece. And this one is a silk cashmere blend and quite possibly the softest knit that I own. I've been living in this recently. It has been a lot cooler in Manchester, so I've been wearing this on its own when working from home, and also layering my blazers and trench coat over the top too. I do own quite a few turtlenecks like this one, but nothing comes close to how soft this is. And the fit is perfect. It's a really gorgeous slim fit, so it hugs your body really nicely, and it's just an absolute dream to wear. So this piece is 85% silk and 15% cashmere, so already you know it's going to be so gorgeous on the skin. It's also one of those tops that can be dressed up or dressed down, or even worn at work as well, as it's a beautiful tight fit. And this is just a true hero piece for me that you'll be seeing a lot of on my channel. So I'll share a few of my favourite go-to looks on here using the mix and match method. It looks great paired with grey to wear daily or for work, and also I love a head to toe black look using the knit, and also dressed down with my shacket or wool coat. There's so many different variations to wear this, and even beyond these 15 items as well. I wear this so much with my other shackets, different colour wool coats. It's just a true hero piece for me. The next piece I want to share with you is the gorgeous crew neck cable knit. And this one is made from 100% baby cashmere. And for me, this is the perfect hybrid of two jumpers that I love: a crew neck and a cable knit. I love the softer look of this design, especially with the smaller cable knit, the drop shoulder and relaxed fit. It's a lot more versatile than the chunkier cable knits out there. And with it being a lighter weight knit, it can be layered easily too. So you can pop a tee underneath and wear it on its own for those warmer autumn days. Or for when the cooler days come, you can pop on your coat and blazer for an extra layer. So it's a winner for me for creating a variety of autumn winter looks. I especially love to style this one with my midi skirt and coat for a relaxed autumn look, and then you can dress it up for either work or the evening by swapping in your blazer and boots. The next piece I want to share with you is is the classic shirt. And I've gone for the off-white silk one here, which is a true hero piece from LILYSILK, and one which can be dressed up, it can be dressed down, and also it's a great option for the workplace too. So I have a few silk shirts and tops from LILYSILK, but this one for me is the perfect basic. I love the slimmer fit, and the shirt can be worn throughout all seasons too. It's not just for autumn winter. This is a great piece to wear on its own with your jeans or skirt, but I also love to layer it underneath my knitwear as well for a contrast of textures. Autumn winter for me is all about layering, and this is a great time to layer those finer, lighter pieces underneath your lovely knitwear. And then again, this last look would be perfect to take you from desk to dinner in the autumn winter months. So those were the tops. I'm now going to go on to bottoms, and the first piece I've got to show you are the wide leg trousers. And you'll know from my other capsule wardrobe videos that a pair of wide legs is a key basic for any season in my wardrobe, and especially the wool blends for autumn winter. So this pair is made from 100% merino wool, and they're the perfect suit trouser to dress up or to dress down. And even though these trousers are lightweight, the merino wool fabric really helps to keep in that heat, whilst still having that beautiful drape that a wide leg trouser should have. I really love the subtle check design of these and the turn up cuff at the bottom. I've been styling a lot of trousers like this recently, and they style so well with all the shoes that I've got in today's video. So my boots, my ballet flats, even slingbacks for a formal look, and your trainers too. They're also such a great length for petites, which I'm so happy about. I'm 5'3" and I can wear these with my trainers and also with a little heel too. So I'll just share a few ways I've been styling these recently too. So I've loved styling it with my grey shacket for a head to toe black and grey look, and also my trench and trainers for a classic day look. So if you loved any of my LILYSILK pieces featured today, I do have 2 discount codes to share with you, which I will pop on the screen now. They currently have their Black Friday sale, so it's a great time to grab any early Christmas presents too. I especially love their silk scrunchies, which I wear regularly. So carrying on with bottoms, the next piece I want to share with you is the satin midi maxi skirt. The reason I've called this the midi maxi is because this particular one is elasticated, and I can pull it up a little bit higher for a midi feel, or I can pull it down slightly to create that maxi skirt look. So this really is a great skirt to create that hybrid of 2 skirts in one for me. And the black midi is my go-to for autumn winter. I do have quite a few other colours in my wardrobe, but if I had to pick one, it would absolutely have to be the black one. So you'll no doubt have seen this throughout my videos anyway, but I'll show you this one on, and I've had this for a few years now. It's from And Other Stories, and I've been reaching for it recently when styling my shacket and trench coat for autumn, but equally I know this will take me seamlessly into the cooler months too. And also a tip for you as well, when it gets super cold, I always pop on some tights underneath when wearing them with my boots, because you're not going to see them anyway. With the elasticated waist, I can make it from a midi to a maxi, so I'm going to be able to create those more trend-led silhouettes, but also keep it classic if I fancy wearing it as a midi as well. The final piece on the bottoms are my beloved straight leg jeans. I love these jeans, and I have found myself reaching for these more so than any others in my wardrobe. The majority of my jeans are straight legs anyway, but I particularly love this mid-wash blue for autumn, and it pairs so perfectly with all of the tones in my wardrobe. So these ones are from Mo & Co. The fit of them is perfect for me, as is the length. They sit nice and high-waisted, and they're just really soft and drape really nicely for a pair of jeans. So I've been wearing these recently with my cream knit, of course, my black turtleneck, styling my blazers, my trench, and my shacket as well with these. And also the great thing about these jeans is that they go with all 3 of the shoes that I've chosen today. I've been trialing these out with quite a lot of my footwear over the past few weeks, and they honestly go with everything. So these are such a staple for me. I'm hoping they still have these in stock, but if not, I'll link the Levi's ribcage jeans, because those 2 are such a favourite of mine. I just have them in the lighter wash for spring, but they do have them in a mid-wash. So if you're after a pair for autumn, I will link those below too. So now on to jackets and coats, which I've whittled down to 4. And I'm so proud of myself, because if there's anything that I have a lot of in my wardrobe, it is jackets and coats. So this was really hard for me to pick, but you'll see why and how it works with the rest of the other pieces. And the first jacket I've got to show you is my black blazer. You guys know I love this blazer. I've worn this so much, it's even missing a button now. So I lost that this week, so I need to sew it back on. But this for me is such a key staple, especially throughout autumn, winter as well. I always find that I reach for it when I'm going out for the evening, whether I've got a meeting, I'm heading out for the day, shopping, meeting friends, whatever scenario, the black blazer always saves the day. If I'm kind of in that mood of like, I don't know what to wear, I always reach for my black blazer. I love the contrast when it's worn with this knit here, my black turtleneck, my neutral, my shirts, t-shirts, I could go on. So for those of you who are watching my videos for the first time, this one is from Arket and this one is 100% wool, and I just love the fit of this. I think I got this in a size 34, let me double check. Yes, size 34, which is equivalent to a size 8. The sleeves are wide enough for me to get knitwear underneath like this, so it is a great layering piece for me and such a staple. So next on the jackets is something that I have in my wardrobe every year, but this year it has had a bit of an upgrade and I've got myself a lovely grey shacket. So as you'll know from previous capsule videos, the shacket always comes out for autumn winter for me. I have been swaying more towards the crop styles recently as well, especially being petite. I was especially drawn to this one as well because of this minimal pocket detail. I know that COS do one without the pockets and it's lovely, but I like the little bit of extra detail that we have here. It still feels very minimal, but this just adds a little something. And I love the black buttons down the front, and I love the weight of this as well. So this is 80% wool, 20% poly, and it's in a lovely boxy fit. I'll show you it on here. So I've really loved styling this with cream and black recently. You will have seen this featured in my previous trends video actually too. I'm going to show you today how easy it is to style with all of the pieces on here. I've especially loved styling it with my midi skirt, my jeans. I even love the head to toe grey look as well that I shared earlier. So the shacket for me is definitely a key layering piece when it comes to autumn. And if grey isn't your thing, you can also look for it in a different colour too. I just wanted to share the grey one today because I found myself reaching for this a lot more recently when creating my autumn looks. And the next piece is my trusty trench. You'll have seen this on my previous 2 videos. This is a newer trench in my wardrobe. I especially love the colour of this one. It's the perfect stony camel. I love the collar detail, the minimal buttons. It's even got an inner pocket there too. And I really love the longer line trenches, like borderline maxi length for me personally. So a lot of the trench coats are a little bit longer, which is great because I am petite. I also love the raglan sleeve as well. It just feels very relaxed, very my style. But if this isn't quite the style that you want or you have, then that's absolutely fine too. I'll link some options below, but just try your trench out with any of the other pieces that you've got on here. For me, the trench is definitely the hero piece for autumn. And finally on the coats is the long line wool coat. So I've gone for this one today because I looked back on a lot of my posts from last year and I did find myself reaching for this one a lot more. I love to wear this off-white coat on those days where it's super cold, really dry but sunny as well. And we must have had a lot of them last year because I was styling it quite a lot. For you, it could be your black one or your camel one, whichever wool coat you have in your wardrobe, then try it out with the rest of these pieces. And this one is from Dish and it comes in a lovely oversized fit. So I stuck to my true size in this and got a small. And the 4 wool coats that I have are made in this kind of felted wool with this lovely seam detailing down the sleeves, on the pockets and on the lapels as well. It's just a style that I really love and I'm really drawn to, so that is personal preference. But because it is a lighter weight wool, it's so great for layering over your knitwear while still keeping you cozy and warm. So yes, the wool coat for me is an absolute must, especially when it starts to get a lot colder in the autumn months, going right into the winter. And finally, onto accessories. So I'm going to start with the shoes. You'll have seen these throughout the video and seen how versatile they are when styling with all of the outfits. But I just wanted to show you them up close and explain why I've gone for these 3. So I'm going to start with these boots from Flattered, and I got these ones last year. I have quite a variety of winter boots, but I had to pick one, and I have been reaching for these so much recently, and looking back on last year I wore them a lot too. They're the perfect heel height for daytime. I love the square toe at the front, and they're not too tight around the ankle. They're a very relaxed feel and they just feel really classic. The majority of my autumn winter boots are from Flattered actually, because the quality is amazing. As you will have seen throughout the video, they're so versatile. They go with everything, so that is why I had to include them in today's video. The next pair of shoes are of course my trainers, and for this video I've chosen the Adidas Sambas. Now I know these are really popular at the moment, but they are also such a classic. The slimmer shape of the trainer makes it a lot more versatile to style with trousers and with skirts as well, so that's why I went with this one. I wore them a lot in spring as well, and the fact that they can be worn for all seasons is the reason why I picked these ones, and also because of the neutral colour palette too. If you have a favourite pair of your trainers in your wardrobe, pull those out and try them on with the rest of the looks. But to go with the rest of the essentials, I would go for something a little bit slimmer and definitely neutral. I'll pop a few different trainer options in the links below too. And finally on the shoes are my lovely ballet flats. So these are definitely the shoe that I would wear throughout autumn, and then when it starts to get a little bit cooler for winter, I'd then swap to the boot. But they're such a versatile shoe for me, and I have found myself reaching more towards my ballet flats over my loafers in recent outfits. Again, I love the more square toe on this style, the minimal buckle, and the leather is really nice. They're wearing so nicely. These ones are from John Lewis, but I know M&S and Vagabond have some very similar ones, so I will link those below. And the final piece of this video is of course my lovely black crossbody bag. This Ballet bag is my absolute favourite. If I could choose any bag out of my whole collection, I use this one the most by far, and it is still in such good condition. So this is the Umi in this lovely grained leather texture. It is so gorgeous, and I love the fact that you can wear it crossbody and then you can shorten these straps as well to have it as a little shoulder bag. So I'll show you the two different styles on here, but this is why I love it, because you can take this bag out with you in the evening, but it's also perfect for the daytime as well. And again, love the minimal details. It actually is a really wide bag, so I can fit all my essentials in it, everything that I need. Again, you will have seen this featured so many times. I'm very picky with my bags. And for me, Ballet as a brand is one of my absolute favourites. I just think the quality is brilliant. All my other Ballet bags have lasted me so long, and yeah, I love them. I will do a separate bags video soon, I promise, as I know you guys have been wanting to see that. But yeah, if I could pick one from the collection, it's got to be my Ballet Umi. So there we go, those were my top 15 autumn winter essentials. I really enjoyed doing this video because I love creating so many looks to share with you. And now that you've got these base looks, you can start adding in a different colour coat, a different shacket, a different colour blazer, and then that's going to transform the look even further. So that's why I love these style of videos, to show you guys how much you can create from a set of 15 basics. And then you can really build on these looks with other pieces in your wardrobe as well. You're going to be seeing a lot of these pieces repeated throughout my future YouTube videos. So stay tuned for more autumn winter videos. I've got lots of ideas in the pipeline. Anyway guys, take care, and I will see you very soon for a new video.